Hello, welcome back to Andian Autos Motorsport. Hello. And this is going to be part one of this wonderful snap-on tool chest restoration. It is a 40-inch, I'll tell you that now. There we go. It's a 40-inch KRL. There we go, 40-inch KRL, snap-on top box. And first things first, someone has very poorly glued this together. He's glued that on the front. That's not welding. You know, you should be ashamed of yourself. You buy your wife a cookbook for Christmas, you need welding lessons. I'm not saying I'm much better, I know that, but that's horrendous. It's not in the greatest of shape. It's not rusty, apart from that hideous thing on the front. It's quite square, straight, there's no cracks in it. You know, normal stuff. If it's been bolted into a van, they crack across here because of the flex of them. You know, it's been in a paint shop. Someone stuck a sticker to it. It's actually not that bad of a condition of box. Now, my plan with it is cut this hideous thing off the front. I'm going to pop the drawers out. These front handle grips are going to come off. They're going to be painted black, and the actual box, because hey, it's always going to be a bit of a bitzer. Someone's not taken very much love in it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it the same as my race car, which is going to be, excuse the mess, that colour. Now, my race car is based on the snap-on extreme green. There's some light around here somewhere. However, because I couldn't get the paint code for extreme green, I had it matched. Now, I believe my car is Kawasaki green with a bucket load of pearl tipped into it and a bit of yellow. And if you look at it in certain lights, it really brings out the pearlescent, and I like that. Other lights, you look at it and it just looks flat, light grey, you know, light green. I don't like that, but I like it in certain lights. Really like it. So I'm not going to try and recreate anything. I'm not going to try and say this is a box that it isn't. This is going to be my box, and it's going to be matched the same colour as my race car. If I wanted an extreme green top box, hey, I'd go buy one. But I kind of got given this at a very reasonable trade. And I'm going to paint the same colour as my race car because I can. Because I want to. So, first things first, I'm going to cut this off. And I'm going to use my brand spanking new, unused, DeWalt DCG412N angle grinder, which is this bad boy, and one fully charged, solid light, so on there, 5 amp hour battery. Now, the second I take this one off, I'm going to plug the other one on. It's not warm. It's been on about 15 minutes. And we're going to do some runtime testing. We're going to see how much stick this thing really can handle. I've heard good things about it. I hope my one's as good. Initially, I don't like the gear noise, but we're going to see if it can tackle that box. So, I'm going to sort them out. I'm going to set the camera up and we're going to start hacking this thing off the front, and we're going to hack it off as well as he's welded it on. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Don't forget, always wear eye protection when doing stuff like this. Thanks. This thing has got some grunt. New blade. From what it appears, I might be in luck. Not that much luck, because it looks like someone's mullered this to get the lock out and they've drilled holes either side. Let's see if I can get a bit more off and show you. I think I'm going to swap out wheels and put the grinder on. And now I'm going to change out for a flat wheel. Well, after that, after 9 minutes of hanging on it, the battery is warm and we're down to 1 bar. They weren't wrong when they said this thing chewed through batteries, but I haven't been nice to this. As you saw, it stalled out, and when it stalled out, I had the battery on my leg and I was actually shoving it forward with my leg. This really has got some grunt. The gear noise in the head is shut up. So I'm going to swap this out for a flap wheel now. I'm going to get the last off of it. And it would be fantastic if I could do it in one battery. Let's have a go. Flap wheel, I'm sure most of you have seen them. All they are is just bits of sandpaper glued to what appears to be a fiberglass backing. Starting to lose power. Still showing 1 bar, but it's starting to lose its power. Well, that's that done. We've got 1 bar of battery left. So now what I'm going to do, this other battery hasn't charged. This charger is it outputs 4 amps an hour. So what I'm going to do, if that's a 5 amp hour battery, that from completely flat should take 1 1.25 hours. So that should take 1 hour and 15 minutes from totally dead flat to charge. 4 amp hour charger, 5 amp hour battery. The battery is 1/4 larger than the charger. So what I'm going to do now, since I'm quite happy with how that front come out, I'm going to wang that on charge and basically time how long it takes, but devoid of the point. That hole there and that hole there have been drilled. This should be, you can see the curve on the bottom, it should have flat sides and a curve on the top. Well, you can see where I've dug it with the grinder a couple of times, with the cutter, trying to get it off. To be honest, I'm impressed with that. I'm really impressed with that grinder, cutter, whatever. Don't I look sexy with them on? What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to get the welder out and basically fill up those holes, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. Weld the holes up, grind them back and reshape that inside so I can refit a lock, because they've taken all the lock mechanism out, the arms, the lot. Now whether that's someone's forgotten their key or heaven forbid, but I'm going to remake it so I can put a lock back in it, because it looks much nicer with a nice little lock on the front. Yeah, but apart from that, part one's done. That's really smooth, really smooth. I like them flat wheels, I like the finish they give. There are some dents on that, it's not flat, it does undulate, so I'm going to do my best to try and get that out. What I'll do is I'll move the box from on its end so I can open the lid up. Hopefully I can panel beat either side out. Well, that bit I'm not welding to because that's Monty thin, but I'll build it back up. Hopefully I can get to the back and grind it off. I'm sure I can, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to fit the lock. So that's part one of the toolbox restoration. If you like the video, please leave a like, and if you like the content or the content to come, because I don't know how long this is going to take me, I've never done one before, but we'll find out. If you like the content, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Check us out on Facebook. We are there, Andian Autos Motorsport. And I'll see you again soon. Ciao.